What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, man. It's your boy. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Cash App Soul Mirror 29. PayPal Suicide Ace 29. Alright? So, let's get to it. We have our boy, Orlando Brown, is back in the news coverage. Going viral. You know he is known for going viral. Well, his target today, or I think it dropped a couple days ago, Little Bow Wow, or a day ago. He did an interview, right? He did an interview on this channel, and they have their own little, they do interviews. Even little baby kid's mother did it. Jada Waiter, she was on there also. Okay, so let me see. It's called. Let me see. What is it called? Let me see. It's called Funny Marco. Okay, Funny Marco. All right. It's called Funny Marco, and Orlando Brown. It's called Breakbeat Media. Breakbeat Media, and he did an interview for like 25 minutes and a little bit. I skimmed through it, but I see most of it, right? And in the interview is like, if you watch the interview, we'll talk about that after. Okay, so it's this one part where he asks them questions because it's an interview. So he asks him questions. He says stuff. Things are going on in the interview. Now the clip. This is the problem with clips. Okay, this is the problem with clips. Clips can really, you know, spark certain type of thoughts and emotions, right? But if you don't watch the whole interview, maybe sometimes you can, miss the context of the clip, okay? Um, and that's what's going on right now. In this clip, just like the Kevin Gates clip, you know what I'm saying? People going crazy over the Kevin Gates clip and stuff like that, but it's just a clip. You know what I'm saying? The whole interview is not out yet. Even though it's a wild thing that people, like, a lot of people not going to keep it true. But we're going to do a video on that after this. Now, he says, he asked him about, Nick, what is it called? 106 in Park, right? He says, so what about 106 in Park? When the last time you seen 106 in Park, watch 106 in Park? He said, well, last time it was hot when Bow Wow was on there. Bow Wow got some good Badussy, right? Bow Wow got some good Badussy, right? That's what he said. And he's like, what? Okay? And peep, that clip is going viral. So let's look at what Bow Wow responded, because Bow Wow did respond back to that. Okay, so let's look at what Bow Wow said. He responded to that. Okay, let's look at that. Let's go here, let's go here. Where my boy Bow Wow at? Hold on, y'all. Okay, he is. Let me see where it's at. Okay, go here. All right, here we go. Shout out to the Shade Room. So Bow Wow finally get a whiff of the clip because people are tagging him, people are hitting him up, and he finally get a whiff of this clip. And this is what he said: since when legends go to speak on effery? I'm filming my new TV show as we speak and preparing for a sold-out show at the O2 Arena for the Millennium Tour in London. I'm a 35-year-old father. I don't play them type of games. You do know this is Bow you talking to. I am a boy, Damon, from Friday after next. Then he says, tweaked out. But dude really need help, I'm saying. That's why we ain't tripping on him. Nobody taking him serious. It's sad because he had potential to be great. It's sad, them drugs, okay? And then, you go to the comments and some people is cracking up. Some people say they believe him, and, stuff like that. And they're laughing and everything. In this generation, even in stuff that's serious, allegations that is serious, people still laugh anyway. So, let's break that down. If you ever watch Orlando interview, he always says wild things. When you watch his old videos, he was always saying some wild things. and then he would come back and say, well, when it came to that, I was just I was just playing. When it came to that, I was just saying this. When it came to that, I was just saying this for this reason. When it came to that, so it's a lot of times when he spoke out, when he says wild things like this, that he was just saying stuff for shock value. This is not the first time he said things like this. So when you watch the interview, and if you understand the platform that he's on, then you understand what's going on. But only if you watch the full interview and understand the platform that he's on, then you will understand why the interview went that way. But he's actually still being himself while being in a wild type of interview. If you understand the platform that he's on, then you'll understand how it went the way it went. But when he answered that 106 in Park, that's his character. He says things and then throws out a curveball or a wild, obscene response. That's who he is. That's part of his character. That's what he's been doing for a very long time. Now, a lot of people don't respond back to him because they like, nah, we ain't doing that. Will Smith never respond back. It's a lot of people that he said wild stuff about, they never responded back. Nick Cannon responded back, but other people don't respond back. They don't. Bow Wow is right. They don't take him serious at all. And Bow Wow is right again. He is a talented actor and rapper. But these type of things like this, it what makes people not want to work with him. This is why Raven don't like messing with him, because he says obscene things like this about Raven for years, and Raven doesn't like it. This is why they don't mess with him. He's very intelligent, he's very wise, but when he start doing things like this is why they don't mess with him. Now, when it comes to Disney, I respect when it comes to Disney. I understand. But when he start dragging other people and saying this and saying that, that ain't cool, bro. Leave them alone. Now, if it's really true, okay, I respect it. But he comes back out and lets people know, nah, I was just saying that shit for shock value. He has done that plenty of times. And this is another time he's just saying stuff just to be saying. That's part of his character now. The people on the tail end of it, they don't like it and they don't respect it. This is why they don't rock with him. Now, when it comes to the other stuff, I got it. But when it comes to him doing this, nah, they not rocking with that. And he has done this plenty of times. I believe he tried to say that about Nick Cannon. Remember Nick Cannon he did a couple years ago? And Nick Cannon had to say, nah, you wildin', bro. Nah, don't play with me like that. But Nick Cannon wasn't really upset. He's like, what the hell, nigga? You wildin'. And then he's like, nah, I was just playing Nick Cannon, my man. That's all this is. But we live in a world where we don't want to watch the full interview. We don't want the full context. We take the shock value clip and we just take it like that and we go wild. That's what's going on in this clip. When you watch the full interview, you will see. Go learn the platform that he's on and go watch the full interview. And you will see, oh, this is kind of wild. This is like a prank type. It's a prank. The interview is a prank. It's not a real interview. When you watch the real interview, it's not even a real, when you watch the interview, the real one, it's not even a real interview. They doing all type of wild stuff in the interview. But he actually is himself at the same time. So they're not even prepared for his answers, like he's not prepared for the things they doing. So it end up like he's shocking them and they shocking him. When you watch it, they both is shocking each other. Even though they doing the prank, when his character is actually helping out the interview. At certain parts. Certain parts he's shocked, like, what the hell going on? But since he has a sense of humor, it the interview when it's going crazy don't bother him at all. He just plays along and snap back into character and say, "Hey, let's roll with it." Ain't that something? Now, I don't think it's right because Lil Bow Wow is minding his business, and they been trying to put that on Lil Bow Wow. Don't you remember there was a time where they tried to say Lil Bow Wow was getting towed up by another man, and then somebody photoshopped him inside of a picture of on top of somebody else and said, "Yeah, that's him," and they had a link to it. So they been trying to link Bow Wow to that, and Bow Wow outlasted that because they could not prove it. They was faking it and they could not prove it. And now that's why Bow Wow like, man, what y'all talking about, man? Like, I don't get down like that. Yes, it's celebrities who get down like that, but I'm not one of those celebrities who play like that. They been trying to link Bow Wow into that. They do that to a lot of male celebrities, try to say, well, they're this and that. They do that a lot, but Lil Bow Wow like, nah, it is some of those, but I'm not them. And so this is why a lot of artists don't mess with Orlando Brown, because he does this. He does this all the time, and they like, bro, why you doing this? But that's his part. That's something that's part of him that he think is funny, and he does it, and he knows every time he do it, it's gonna go viral. When it happened, when he talks about Raven got. That's why she don't mess with him. She's like, bro, why you go on interviews and say this type of stuff about me, and you know what time it is, and it's uncomfortable. But that's it on that, man. Ain't gonna be here too long. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Cash App SoulMirror29. PayPal Suicide Age 29. It will be in the description box. So if you want to leave some donation, the links and information will be in the description box. Hey, man, and a lot of these clips we be getting tricked. Okay, and a lot of these clips we be getting tricked, and you got to know this. A lot of these big publications or T pages, they don't give a fuck. They just want they don't care about doing the full research. They don't care. I seen a lot of clips, and when I found out a lot of stuff was not it, even the title, even some of their titles be bullshit, and they know it's a lie. But they don't care. They don't care, man. Alright, with that being said, I see y'all next video, man. And this is his character. He just saying shit for shock value. Bow Wow ain't did nothing. He been minding his business. We ain't heard nobody come out on no Bow Wow, nothing. But they are they've been trying to get Bow Wow, but Bow Wow ain't going. Alright? It's your boy, Pastor Lee, man. Or you call me Swag. Love yourself more than any relationship. I'm out. Peace.